Kleist, you asshole, you murderer. Hey, Heinrich, you idiot, shouted I quite disgruntled. Who dares to address me thus? He replied to me. No problem to answer him. What shall the shit here? I depart from this life. Who are you to disturb me? I told him who I am, admitted somewhat harsh in the tone. After all, I knew him well enough. Well, if you write such things, what disturb you than me? Understanding should you have. Oh well, you can do what you consider necessary, but leave her out of the game. I pointed to the young, beautiful woman sitting next to him in the grass, undoubtedly of her ancestry. She wishes for it too, replied the pen pusher to me, who now began to annoy me. What does she want? Persuaded you have her. You have not the balls, you can't bring it to an end alone. I became quite loud, but we were still alone anyway. And then I thought about it briefly, whether I should tell him something about airlines. But let it be. Since he had no idea anyway what an airplane was, at least not a modern such, with quite a lot of passengers and colleagues, with a co-pilot, were on their way. By the way, beautiful old weapon, can I see it? I tried to talk calmly now. Old it's not. Beautiful definitely, he said, somewhat confused and uncertain. For me it's very old, and wow, if I could say that this is the original weapon with which the great poet has sent himself to the kingdom come, this one would really be of value? Well, when it pleases you so much. Hesitantly, he handed the weapon. Idiot. Admittedly, I had learned this by watching Altman, McCabe and Miller, but it worked so much the better. With a quick movement, I put the gun on his temple and pulled the trigger. The lady screamed out hysterically. Hold your horses, I said nonchalant. He wanted to do it anyway. But first he wanted to redeem me. Will you shoot me now also? No way, on the contrary. Should I tell her that I anyway not knew how to load such an old weapon? But honestly, after all, I was there to hinder the idiot from implementing his crappy plan. What was really successful indeed. I don't want to offend you, noble woman, but is it yet clear to you that I bestow you life? I said this not quite without pride. Didn't you tell Heinrich that you yourself, you know? And then she added in a grave and wistful tone, you know about my illness. Who shall redeem me now? Well, what concerns the first, I'm really not sure what I'll do when I stand in front of her, even after my conversation with the Seacow yesterday. But I know for sure that I will not drag others into the matter. These perverse characters sicken me. I tried to control myself. Then I sat down beside her, embraced her, and kissed her gently on the cheek. Only now I became aware that she was barefoot. And what your illness concerns, I began with a gentle voice that surprised even me. What your illness concerns, my grandfather had it, and lived still happy for many years. Happy also to have survived the war, of which he probably never narrated. He died when I was very small. And my father also has it. Not everything could be removed from his head, and he too lives with it for many years now without annotations. So you can see, many beautiful years can be bestowed to you. She raised her head, I wiped her tears away, and stroked tenderly over her beautiful hair. So you think, why not? Life still has a lot to offer. We could, for example, bonk a little bit. Pardon me, I'm a married woman. You've probably also bonked with this Kleist, or even not. And then yourself by him let have want to shoot dead. Pardon me, he is a poet. Was. Me too. Oh well, maybe. But in any case, I don't want to shoot you dead. And how about the thumb bonking now? I wanted to turn this thing something more in the right direction. That would be very naughty, just as he lies there. I rolled the body into the water. Water was my friend all along, and gave it a push so that it outswims from the shore. Well, that's settled. How it would be under the elder bush? But no, it belongs to another. She's just not there, and honestly, would she be there then? You disgusting menfolk, always your immoral thoughts. With these words she had laid herself already under the bush and pulled up the skirt and... Now, because I'm a true gentleman, I discontinue here, but would like make no secret of that despite my somewhat advanced age, it was possible for me to bring joy to her indeed a bunch of times, and she was, due to some of my skills, details I can certainly not describe at this passage, deeply ecstatic. The lady still lived for many years. We done it from time to time under that bush, whereby I confess that a girl from Heilbronn was unfortunately never involved, which was perhaps down to the fact that a smart gentleman anyway not went along with each other, who she maybe is, or whether she's not even from Stuttgart, or whatsoever. But that's a different story anyway, that with a smart gentleman. Thank you for listening.